Sure. Yeah. Well, we're disappointed. We are coming up on the short end of a lot of these games right now. The last two games for us, though, we're headed in the right direction, we feel like. Tonight's no different, from a disappointing standpoint. Again, you got to give credit to Marilyn, especially number 7. Man, she's the fastest kid that I know we've ever played against, and she did a great job tonight. I thought we did a good job against the rest of the crew. But it's hard to win games when you turn the ball over 21 times. It's hard to win games when you can't win the boards. But I'm really proud of our group. Like I said, we just keep talking about those two or three moments in the game, whether it's the beginning of the first quarter, whether it's the beginning of the third quarter, in those stretches where we just can't get down 12-0 and then have to call a timeout and then fight our way back, and we had to do that twice. We're learning lessons, but they're lessons that we know that it's not the result right now that we're getting, but we're learning a lot of really good lessons right now. And as I said to our group, the tide will turn with our group. There's no question. And I'm proud of Bo, and I'm proud of the rest of the kids that represent Indiana on just how hard our effort was good. It was good against Michigan State. Disappointed always, but like I said, we have to stick together, stay together, and just keep trying to find ways.
You mentioned the turnovers. Did you feel like Maryland was doing something especially to kind of put you in bad spots, or did you feel it was a little bit self-inflicted?
Yeah, well, probably the latter. There's no doubt that we knew the press and the pressure was going to be great. I thought we handled ourselves great. There was only probably less than a handful. On one hand, you could probably count that we turned it over against the press. We handled that. But to your point, there was going to be more than after we watch it that were just self-inflicted. Just careless. And you just can't do that against a team like Maryland. You just can't do that. And you can't do that against any team in the Big Ten. I mean, this is such a great league. Our margin is so thin. We understand the importance of trying to, of taking care of the ball and how important that is. I think that we're going to look back and be very, very frustrated, by some of the times that we just literally gave them the ball and they were able to go down and get an easy, layup. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for Lene, Maya has 20 points tonight. Just kind of what improvements have you seen out of her game, not just on the offensive side, but all around the season?
Yeah, I mean, she's only a freshman, so to see that type of confidence going in against one of the best teams in the country is great to see. We need her to be able to stay shot ready and let those fly and not have a short-term memory with those things, because those are good shots for us. And her growth, being a freshman, again, it's hard, but to see her growth is great, and she wants to get better. She wants to learn, and I have no doubt that she'll continue to do that.
Yeah, you guys are in fourth Big Ten now. You talked a lot this season about how hard the conference is, but is there kind of any worry just about this start of Big Ten?
Yeah, no, there can't be, because we got to turn around and get ready for a really good Nebraska team. And so, you have to have a short-term memory. And again, we're learning a lot of lessons with a lot of inexperience. We got some youth that's playing out on the floor, and that's just part of the growing. Like I say to these guys all the time, we cannot be result oriented. We have to be process oriented, and we just got to keep chipping away and continue to get better. The thing with the last 3 games in 7 days, that's what it's been. It's hard to have any kind of practice reps, right? Where you can get in and you can practice with the young team that we have. You got kids like Bo and Shay that are playing a lot of minutes, so you have to manage that. You have to be mindful of that. But you know, hopefully we'll take tomorrow off and then we'll have a few days where we can, you know, get back and get those reps. That's the only way that we're going to improve and we're going to continue to grow. And so, yeah, we got to keep this, we got to stay positive. We have to be prisoners of hope that this thing is going to turn. And I know I have a group of women down there that, you know, are gonna fight and they're gonna stick together and, you know, eventually this thing is gonna turn in the direction we want it to be, to go in. Mhm.
So Renee, coach talks a lot about learning, growth, and kind of process you guys are going through. Notice that you guys were able to cut down significantly on the turnovers in the second half. You gotta take me through kind of your mindset of the way that you guys were able to even make some adjustments to be able to hold the ball a little bit better in the second half.
Yeah, kind of back to what she was saying. We talked in the locker room as a team. A lot of those turnovers were turnovers that we were doing to ourselves, nothing that they were really doing anything special. And so that's just, I mean, we got to be smarter with the ball. We got to be able to take care of it because we're not going to be in positions to win with, you know, high level of or high amount of turnovers. But kind of back to what she said, just make adjustments. We have a young group. We're going to have to continue to grow as much as you want to win every game that you have the opportunity to. We're going to have to watch film tomorrow and get better.
Any other questions, Sean?
How important was it to get Z back tonight against
Oh,
good Maryland?
And nobody's talked about her.
Yeah.
Shoot. I
They have
mean,
lineups out there
yeah.
with 6'4", 6'3",
Right,
6'2".
yeah.
How important was she?
That was great. You know, yeah, again, we've missed her. It's hard to run you know, a good offense without a post presence, and we have missed her. You know, she's been out for 5 weeks and it's been a long 5 weeks for us. And so, for her to feel good yesterday, for her to feel like today she could get in and get some minutes, is really big for us. And so we just got to get her in shape. We got to get her, you know, back to where she can, you know, get some timing. You know, when you're off that long, your timing goes out the door. And so, yeah, we're really pleased and are looking forward to having her back. So thank you.
Anything else?
Yep. Thank you, guys.
Hang on. Chase, do you have a question?
Hi, yes, I do. This one's for either of you, Coach or Lene. Real quick, does the transfer of Garzone impact you guys coming into this game? Is it something you think about at all, or is it kind of just we got a team to play, we got to be the best we can?
I'll say it's the second one for sure. No matter who's on the floor, you know, we're going to scout them. We're going to game plan for them. But especially in today's day of college basketball, you can't really think like that. You just got to go out there and play.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.